Today, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos shared a deeply personal moment that touched hearts across the country. It wasn't about headlines or drama, it was about family, love, and honesty. Fans are already reacting, saying this is one of the most heartfelt updates they've seen in years. Stay tuned, because this emotional moment reveals a side of Kelly and Mark we rarely get to see.
In a world where celebrity news often focuses on glamour, controversy, or headlines designed to shock, moments of genuine emotion stand out. Recently, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos reminded viewers why they remain one of America's most admired couples. In a calm yet deeply emotional moment, the longtime television host and her husband opened up about family, love, and the realities of life that exist beyond the spotlight. This was not a dramatic announcement, nor was it a breaking news scandal. Instead, it was something far more powerful: honesty. And that honesty resonated with fans across the country. Kelly Ripa has spent decades in front of cameras. From her early acting career to her long-running role as a morning show host, she has built a reputation for warmth, humor, and relatability. Mark Consuelos, equally accomplished in television, has always stood beside her, not just as a husband, but as a partner who understands the demands of public life. During a recent segment that quickly gained attention online, the couple shared a personal family moment. There was no scripted drama, no over-the-top emotion. What viewers saw instead was a quiet conversation, measured, thoughtful, and sincere. It was the kind of moment that doesn't demand attention, but earns it.
For many viewers, Kelly and Mark represent something rare in Hollywood: longevity. A long marriage, a shared career path, and a family raised largely away from unnecessary controversy. When Kelly spoke about family, her words reflected experiences that many parents and partners understand: change, growth, and the emotional complexity of watching loved ones move through different stages of life. Mark's presence added depth to the conversation. His reactions were not performative; they were supportive, reflective, and grounded. Together, they showed that emotional openness does not require spectacle. Fans immediately took notice. It didn't take long for viewers to respond. Social media platforms quickly filled with comments expressing appreciation, empathy, and respect. Many fans noted how refreshing it was to see a celebrity couple speak calmly about personal matters, without turning them into headlines designed to shock. Others shared how the moment reminded them of their own families. Gratitude for honesty without oversharing, praise for the couple's mutual respect, emotional connection to the theme of family growth, appreciation for a real moment on television. In an age of constant noise, viewers welcomed the quiet.
One of the most striking aspects of this moment was its tone. There were no tears meant to provoke sympathy, no dramatic pauses meant to build suspense. Instead, there was calm emotion, arguably the hardest kind to convey authentically. Kelly's voice carried warmth and reflection rather than urgency. Mark's responses reflected understanding rather than performance. This balance allowed viewers to feel included without feeling intruded upon. That balance is exactly why the moment resonated so widely. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have often spoken about partnership rather than perfection. Their relationship has evolved publicly, but never recklessly. This emotional family moment reinforced what fans have long believed. They listen to each other. They respect each other's perspectives. They protect their family's privacy while still being relatable. Rather than presenting an idealized version of family life, they showed something more meaningful, a realistic one.
Trust is not easily earned in media, especially in daytime television where personalities are seen daily. Kelly Ripa's credibility comes from consistency. She has never positioned herself as flawless. Instead, she has embraced humor, self-awareness, and honesty. When she speaks about family, audiences listen, not because she is famous, but because she feels familiar. This emotional moment reinforced that trust. Mark Consuelos has always brought a steady presence to shared appearances. In this moment, his role was subtle but significant. He didn't dominate the conversation. He didn't redirect attention. Instead, he supported it. Fans noticed this as well. Many commented on how his calm demeanor complemented Kelly's openness, creating a space that felt safe rather than performative.
While the conversation itself was brief, its impact extended beyond the screen. It sparked discussions about family transitions, emotional maturity, communication in long-term relationships, the importance of privacy. In this way, the moment became more than celebrity news. It became a shared reflection. It's important to note what this moment was not. It was not tragic, it was not alarming, and it was not a sign of crisis. Instead, it was an emotional acknowledgement of family life as it truly is, sometimes reflective, sometimes bittersweet, but always meaningful. By avoiding exaggerated framing, the couple allowed viewers to interpret the moment honestly.
In recent years, audiences have grown weary of sensational headlines and emotionally manipulative storytelling. This moment stood apart because it didn't try to be viral, and yet it became widely shared. That contrast speaks volumes about what viewers actually want: authenticity over drama. Comments from viewers reflected a collective appreciation. This felt real. Thank you for sharing without oversharing. This reminded me of my own family. So much respect for how they handle personal moments. These reactions highlight a shift in audience expectations. People are no longer drawn only to shock. They are drawn to sincerity.
Kelly has often described family as her grounding force. Despite a demanding career, she has consistently prioritized home life. This emotional family moment reinforced that value, not through declarations, but through tone. Sometimes, what isn't said matters as much as what is. Television history is full of loud moments. This one will be remembered because it was quiet. It reminded viewers that emotion doesn't need amplification to be powerful. It needs honesty. And honesty, when shared thoughtfully, creates connection.
Kelly, Ripa, and Mark Consuelos did not set out to make headlines. They simply shared a moment. That moment, calm, emotional, and sincere, resonated deeply with fans because it reflected real life rather than television drama. In doing so, they offered something rare: a reminder that family conversations, even emotional ones, can be handled with grace. And that, perhaps, is why viewers reacted the way they did. As we wrap up this touching moment with Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, it's clear why their story resonates so deeply with fans. In a world where celebrity news is often filled with drama, gossip, or sensational headlines, what we saw today was refreshingly different. It was real, it was calm, and it was emotional, but in a way that felt honest rather than performative. Kelly and Mark reminded us all that family is not always about perfection. It's about support, understanding, and sharing moments that matter, quietly, meaningfully, and with love. Watching them interact, seeing their care for each other, and listening to their reflections on family life gives us a glimpse into a side of them that goes beyond the cameras and spotlights. It's a reminder that even celebrities face challenges, joys, and bittersweet moments, just like everyone else. Fans have already shared their reactions online, expressing admiration and gratitude for this openness. Many wrote about how seeing Kelly and Mark talk honestly about their family reminded them of their own lives, their own parents, and their own children. That connection, real, emotional, and human, is exactly what makes moments like these so memorable. For Kelly and Mark, sharing this moment was not about seeking attention. It was about embracing a shared experience, reflecting on family, and allowing viewers to feel part of something heartfelt. That's why fans are calling it one of the most genuine updates they've ever witnessed. In an era of sensationalism, authenticity shines brighter than anything else.
So, as you reflect on this emotional family moment, remember, it's not always the loud or dramatic moments that leave a lasting impact. Sometimes it's the calm, sincere conversations, the ones that come straight from the heart, that truly touch us. Kelly and Mark have shown us that honesty, love, and connection matter more than anything else, and that is a lesson we can all carry into our own lives. If this moment touched you as much as it touched fans across the country, don't forget to show your support. Like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more heartfelt stories from your favorite celebrities. Because moments like these remind us why we connect with people on screen, and why a little honesty and emotion can go a very long way.